Previously on Republic of Doyle.
Want to get hitched?
Yeah. I swung out of the house thinking I'd find an apartment, not move into our new office.
Mayor Clark, this is Jake Doyle.
I know you like to do things your own way, but could you not get yourself killed doing it?
Is that your way of trying to tell me that you care?
When did you get that? I'm in the hospital. I've been shot.
Okay, I promise I'll be right there.
You should see the look on your face.
How do I look?
Really scared?
Hi. Had a deal to open a bar with my brother.
I need to sell the bar, Jake. This is like our plan from way back.
Where the hell is Christian getting his hat?
Morning, Jake. What are you doing here?
Oh, we're partners.
How much? 40 grand. You put the debt on me.
For the love of God, Jake, you look terrible. What is wrong with you?
Anyway, I just needs a few painkillers. Excuse me, pardon me.
How many mornings a week do you wake up hungover?
You stop being such an old woman. Maybe a coffee would do, actually.
You need a kick in the arse, not a coffee. You gotta get your act together, Jake. It's getting out of hand, really.
Look, why are you so interested in my life all of a sudden? Is my life that fascinating to you?
No, just hard to look away from a train wreck.
Ah, Malachi Doyle.
Professor Sullivan,
Call me Calvin.
How are you, Mike?
this is my son, Jake.
Who do you want us to punch?
What he means is, how can we help you?
I think someone's after my wife. She's being harassed, or worse. The brakes went on her car, the railing at the house gave way, and things like that. I don't think they're accidents.
Really?
Oh, Calvin, tell me you didn't.
This is my wife, Jennifer, the esteemed Dr. Sullivan.
My husband has a novelist's imagination. I think he just wanted the chance to meet some real private investigators.
So you don't think that anyone's really harassing you?
It's worse than harassment.
Really, everything's fine.
It is my great honor to introduce a woman whose accomplishments are known by most of you in this city and by others around the globe.
Oh, God.
So please join me
We'll be just fine.
in welcoming the Psychiatrist of the Year,
You get up there.
my colleague and friend, Dr. Jennifer Sullivan.
Hey, see that guy? 11 o'clock?
Thank you.
Seems out of place.
I can't
I
tell
know
you
him from
how
somewhere.
surprised I was to hear of my nomination, even. I'd really like to thank my colleagues, Dr. William Ng and Dr. Allen. Dr. Allen came to practice. I'm sorry. I just so surprised.
What the hell's happening?
Excuse me. Who are you?
Something's not right here.
Oh.
Something's wrong.
Jen?
Jennifer, pardon me. Excuse me.
Jen?
Call 911. Hey, how's she doing?
She's doing fine.
He's doing fine. Though I think it's safe to say I'm still feeling the effects.
This was no accident.
So was that a hallucination you were having?
Seems I've discovered a nasty interaction between medications.
I don't believe that. Come on. Somebody's doing this to her.
Jake,
You get some rest. I'll be right back.
the ER says it was an overdose.
Of what?
I don't know yet. They're running the blood test.
I need you guys to figure out who's doing this before anything worse happens. 2 doctors she works with at the practice. Professional rivalries, jealousy.
But these are the 2 doctors she thanked in her speech.
But that's all an act. Dr. Ng and Ellen, they hate each other and her. They're two-faced.
That can happen when you work with someone for a long time. Trust me.
Listen, we'll get right on this. No worries.
Thanks. Sorry, gotta go. Hi, hon. Oh.
Melky, don't freak out, okay?
Hey, John.
Hi. So,
Why would I freak out?
because,
There he is. Malachi, how's it hanging?
Get out of my house!
Melky, your heart. Your heart.
Stay away from us.
He's out there. Just stay away from us for a minute. Nothing all wrong here. I'm just here to help.
No, we don't want your
I
help,
was just
Martin.
thinking, how can I thank these 2? That's all I was thinking. You know, you're practically family now.
Well, we're disowning you.
Look at this face. What do you see? Come on. Don't answer that. I'm happy. Can't you see it? Isn't it obvious? And I owe it all to you two.
Really?
Yeah, I got some cash now. Hit a nice little investment deal up there in Montreal. Pretty sweet.
What he's saying is he bet all his money on the fights and he won.
Jimmy, when I got word back that you guys are in this little jam in a spot up here.
What spot?
What game are you playing at, Martin?
Oh, no. They haven't said a word to you two. Unbelievable. Well, don't shoot the messenger. Last thing I want to do is travel all the way to Newfoundland to be the bearer of bad news.
Why change now?
What was I thinking? I shouldn't have meddled. Should just kept my big fat mouth shut. Okay, look, you sit your boys down, you ask them what they're into, then you come and see me, and I provide the solution, okay?
Get out.
Trust me.
Don't trust you. Get out.
You actually kind of need my help this time.
Go. Don't come back.
So I'll hear from you?
And I mean it.
Jake and Christian. Is he messing with us?
Alec, I have no idea. I'm just sorry I brought him into your life.
Don't worry about it. You okay?
Yeah, fine.
You sure?
I'm fine.
Hi.
Hi.
I was staking out your hotel for days, and you never came home, so...
That's kind of creepy, no?
Well, yeah, I guess.
You know what? Not only did you ruin a deposition for me professionally, but you left me standing half naked in your apartment. You know what, Jake? I think this is goodbye.
No, just give me a second, okay? Let me explain. A friend of mine got shot, and I had to take off. And I know it was wrong of me to not tell you, to leave you there like that. I know that, and I'm sorry.
Still goodbye, Jake.
Hey,
Hi.
you ready to go?
Yeah.
Anything I can do to make it up to you? Let me take you out to dinner.
That would have to be some dinner. I'm not saying no.
Christian, I need to talk to you if you don't mind.
Sounds serious. Everything okay?
You tell me. Are you... What are you into?
What am I into? Nothing. What are you talking about?
Okay, look. This is a gift. One-time offer. A get-out-of-jail-free card. You come clean with me now and I'll...
What, are you, ground me? That's what you used to say to me as a kid. You okay or what?
I'm serious.
Dad, there's nothing. You sure you're okay?
Yeah. Someone rattling the cage. Sorry.
So, Dr. Sullivan, she's had 3 alleged attempts on her life.
I have to talk to you.
About what?
I don't know yet.
That's deep. Do you mind if we keep working while you search for inner meaning? Suspects.
Well, let's see. We got Dr. Ing and Dr. Ellen. Haven't got much on this guy yet. He's some kind of researcher. Dr. One Name here.
She really goes by one name?
Yeah, like Dr. Phil. Oh, which I don't watch. I just saw clips online one time.
Okay. Dr. Ellen and the Inner Ego.
Oh, yeah. Sullivan wrote a review on it. Check it. Sorry. Psychiatry. An unforgettable art, one forgettable book. Talk about a headline.
It's a bit harsh.
Not really. It's a crappy book. I read it. And she has another one coming out in about a month.
So what? She tries to kill Sullivan because she's afraid of a bad review? Seems a little extreme.
Some people are actually allergic to criticism. Me, I actually really enjoy it.
And then there's Joseph Otis, ex-cop. I knew I recognized him. Skulking around the ceremony. I knew him years ago. He was undercover with a bunch of drug dealers and people thought he was going in too deep.
So? What does that have to do with Sullivan?
Well, they sent him to see Sullivan and she recommended he be taken off the force. Honorable discharge.
Now that speaks to a motive. Do you have an address on this guy?
Yeah, working on it.
What is your problem?
Why don't you tell me?
Paranoid much? Hey there. How you doing? Are you back to work yet?
Yes, first day today. Start this afternoon.
Great. So what? Cop gets shot, they don't send him on an all-inclusive to Cuba, or?
Not when it barely leaves a scar. I wanted to talk to you.
Okay. Everything all right?
Yeah, I wanted to straighten things out with us. I don't want to be sending you mixed signals.
Sounds pretty complicated.
No, it's not. Not with me.
Well, I guess it isn't for me either, then.
Good. That's all I wanted to know. So we're friends. Colleagues, let's leave it at that, okay?
All right.
I'll see you around.
Okay, so
It could be any one of her patients, right? And due to doctor-patient confidentiality, we don't have any photos. But imagine, if you will, a possible psychotic, crazed killer on our hands, and we wouldn't even know it.
I'm gonna go undercover, in as a patient.
Excellent idea.
Terrific.
Yeah, I third that motion.
You had me at referral. I've been dying to do this practically since we met.
Oh, well, thanks for the boost of confidence.
Look, I know this is probably just for a case, but I think that you should take advantage of this. Figure out your weird relationship with women.
I don't have a weird relationship with women. Complex, maybe, but, you know, whatever.
Hey, are you okay? You seem off, like freaked.
I'm not freaked.
We were married. I know you freaked when I see it.
I'm fine.
Look, sooner or later, you're gonna find what you're looking for. I think you already know what it is you want.
Really?
Look after yourself, okay? And have fun with the shrink.
Thanks.
Yes, Professor Sullivan. I will order them right away. I'm glad to. So sorry. That was one of our doctor's husbands. She's sick, and he wants me to order flowers.
I guess even doctors get sick from time to time, right?
Dr. Allen's ready to see you, Mr. Doyle. Do you want some tea?
Nope. Just sympathy. It's a joke, tea and sympathy. It's a book, right?
Yeah, I got it. I was an English major.
Thanks.
Make yourself comfortable. You can lie on the couch if you like.
I'm, uncomfortable.
Relax.
Oh, I'm, relaxed.
Why have you come to see me today?
All right, well, money, you know, women mostly. I just went through a divorce a while back, and I think I'm in love with the cop who was just shot, and I'm seeing this other woman who's amazing. In fact, all three of them are far, far, far too good for me.
It's a lot. It's a lot to be carrying on your shoulders.
This actually feels a lot better than I ever thought it would. You know, just talking like this, I don't usually get a chance. My brother, he borrowed a bunch of money from a loan shark, and now I think my father, he's sniffing around. I think he's gonna figure it out.
All you need to remember is to think of nothing but yourself.
Sorry, what was that now?
Self-love.
Are you saying that I should play with myself more?
Put yourself before others.
That really sounds like terrible advice.
No, it's not. Trust me.
I'd like to, but maybe I should go see another doctor. You know, maybe one in this clinic, Dr. Sullivan, maybe? I hear she's the best psychiatrist in the world.
Oh, you can go see another doctor if my advice doesn't suit you, sure.
That's big of you, because I stumbled upon this. A review of your book by Dr. Sullivan. Psychiatry, an unforgettable art, one forgettable book. Doesn't that just make you want to kill her?
Why would you bring that up? What's wrong with you?
Does it bother you that you don't have Dr. Sullivan's approval?
Does it bother you that you don't have your father's approval? That he loves your brother more?
God, no. It's easier. That way I have less of a distance to fall, and we all fall, eventually.
Okay, why have you really come here?
Don't lie to me!
She isn't here!
Stop lying to me!
She's not here!
They said she left the hospital to come here!
She isn't in today!
What the hell's going on out here?
Don't lie to me!
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
Okay. Buddy, let's just do what the girl says, all right?
Or what? You just stay out of this. Isn't about you.
Cindy, call security.
No, don't do that!
Joseph! What are you doing here?
I leave you messages and you don't return my calls?
Calm down. It's okay. Joseph, I'm sorry I didn't call you, but we've been over this before, and you have to respect boundaries.
If you don't watch it, something bad is gonna happen to you.
Okay, that's enough.
Joseph, I'm gonna have Cindy call you and set up a meeting.
If you don't watch it, something's gonna happen to you and I'm not gonna be able to stop it.
Should I call Calvin?
No, Cindy, that's okay. I'll call my husband. Why don't you take a break and, clear my schedule?
I don't know, talk to Christian, but he's such a terrible liar. Who knows what he's hiding?
Well, don't let your imagination get the best of you.
Now, there's what you like to see, a happy couple. I thought you were getting back to me. Maybe I'm thinking my phone's broken.
Mine is starting to get really old.
Yeah.
Go away.
We're done with you. We don't have to tell you it again.
I'm not looking to cause any trouble here.
Stop playing games with us, Martin. I'm starting to lose my patience.
See, your sons aren't talking to you, are they? Because they're all jammed up, and it was not me that led them down this path to temptation. They did that on their own. I'm just here to help.
You want me to bite? Fine. What are they into?
Wait, do you know a little skinny rat, 6'5" guy, goes by Big Fat Ronnie?
Bar. The down payment. How much?
40. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to worry, because you know what? I'm going to give you this money straight out. There's no strings here, no interest, no nothing. Call it a thank you, call it I'm sorry. I don't care, okay? You don't even have to pay me back.
You know what, Martin? My sons are the idiots, not me. I don't want your money.
I'm on the level here. You're Rosie Dillon. Unbelievable.
You gonna explain that little outburst just now?
Oh, Joseph. Really, I'm not at liberty to discuss any of my patients, Mr. Doyle.
Right. Weren't you the doctor responsible for having Joseph removed from the force?
He's going through a really difficult time. Now, I know my husband asked you to look into things, but really... What about you?
Me? What about me?
You look like you're going through a hard time.
Well, thank you. I'm fine, actually.
You know, Cindy's canceled all my appointments today already. We could talk.
You and me.
Mm-hmm.
Talk.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should focus on the task at hand, don't you?
You're afraid to open the vault to the inner workings of Jake Doyle? I'm sure it's nothing to be scared of.
Well, I think it's better that we never find out, don't you?
How about some tea? It's calming. We can just sit for a bit, see what happens. I know tea will make me feel better. Really. How long have you been a private investigator?
A few years. I was a cop for a bit before that. A small bit.
And Calvin says that you work with your father. What's that like?
It's fine.
Fine.
Yeah, fine. He's a pain in the arse, but I love him.
What about your mother?
She died when I was a kid.
Is that why you have trouble trusting women?
Oh, I don't think my problem with women is not trusting them.
Oh, shoot, I forgot to plug in the kettle.
Please, allow me.
You know, you're just demonstrating that you like to help. Particularly women, I would think. And you're avoiding the conversation.
Oh, no, Doctor. I'm pretty sure you're the one who's avoiding the conversation. Someone's trying to hurt you.
You're being ridiculous. There's nobody trying to do anything to me. Oh, my God, Jake! Look at me. Can you look at me? Cindy! Cindy!
What do I say about playing with electricity? He was always sticking his fingers in sockets as a kid.
Looked at him telling you this was no accident, all right? Somebody rigged that outlet with a charge.
Jake.
Rose tracked down Joe Otis, our ex-drug cop. He's an electrician now.
Really? So first he tries to drug Sullivan, then what? He tries to electrocute her?
Jake.
We should call the cops.
Well, we could go to the cops, except for, you know, Sullivan won't even admit that any of this is happening. Please.
Have you made a stronger connection with that current?
I'd have superpowers now? Thank you.
You sure he's okay?
Don't worry, Mel. He'll be fine.
He can handle a little stress?
You are so sweet the way you worry about him. He is fine. He's 100%.
Thanks, Nikki. So both my sons are up to their armpits in debt? To a criminal?
Just calm down.
I will not calm down. You borrowed $40,000 from a loan shark. You're a moron. And you dragged Christian into this?
Who told you about this?
Don't change the subject. You act like this is no big deal. Ronnie might be small time, but if this debt gets too large, if you stop paying the interest, he'll get real heavy, real fast. Then I'll have to deal with it all.
Look, you have no idea what the real story is here, okay? So mind your own business. I got it covered.
Yeah, I can see that.
Would you just give me a little credit here, please? Just a little bit? I know what I'm doing, so stay the hell out of it.
Hey, good timing. Guys, blood work's in on Sullivan. She was drugged with an LSD-like substance.
Plus, Sullivan and Ing, they're co-owners of a new psychotherapeutic drug that he's developing.
They were experimenting with hallucinogens for psychiatric treatment. It was supposed to hit the market months ago.
So? Why didn't it?
Because Dr. Sullivan called for new trials.
So, Ing was set to make a truckload of cash, and she was the only thing standing in his way.
And if Dr. Sullivan were to meet with a tragic accident, say an accidental overdose...
He'd be clear of her. He could push the drug through and get rich.
What about Dr. Ellen here?
Oh, yeah, I got her last name here. It's Greg Korvreshkinkov.
Greg Korvreshkin. Someone needs to buy a vowel.
Look into her, all right? Apparently Sullivan's questioning her professionalism. I'll check out Ing.
Man, you look terrible.
Yeah, someone nearly sent enough Volstrom to knock some sense into his big fat head.
Look, do me a favor, all right? You go see the ex-cop turned electrician. He's still my #1 suspect for rigging that friggin' outlet.
I don't like plugging anything in. I've actually air-dried my hair for years for that very reason. Should try, it works, obviously. Hey, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. I wouldn't say no. Huh?
Yeah, but I would.
Okay.
What are you doing over there?
I don't know. Sorry, I don't really know the drill, you know? How are you?
I don't talk about my personal life with my patients.
I have some issues, you know, family issues mostly. More on brother issues, more to the point.
Right.
Somehow I ended up with a big loan with a bunch of loan sharks. Well, a loan shark,
okay.
actually.
I'm going to stop you there. I'm not really that kind of doctor. The let's talk about our feelings kind. I concentrate more on pharmaceutical therapy.
Well, I'm not that into drugs.
I'm sure there's a medication that can help you.
Do you ever worry about money, doctor?
I don't talk about my personal life.
With your patients, right? What about Sullivan?
Excuse me?
Dr. Sullivan. She knows a lot about drugs, too, right?
I'm sorry. I had to get this. What'd you find out? She can't turn on us now. I don't care about her ethical concerns. She's wrong. Yeah, no, the drug... I think the session's over. Close the door on your way out.
No problemo.
I know who you are. We're on the force together for a while. What do you want?
I'm a private investigator now.
Oh, yeah? What are you investigating?
What's your relationship with Dr. Sullivan? Why have you been following her?
It's none of your business. And I haven't been following her.
I know she's the reason you were thrown off the force.
I wasn't canned. I quit. And I'm not the one who's trying to hurt Sullivan. You ask me, it's one of those cutthroat doctors she works with.
So you think one of them was able to rig the electrical outlet in her office to almost kill her?
Maliki, all due respect. Just leave me alone. Stay out of my way.
So not locking the doors, huh? You know, with the economic boom that this town's experiencing, apparently crime rates are supposed to rise dramatically.
Haven't you caused enough trouble in my life, Martin?
Rose, just let me help you and the old man, okay? I actually have hit it pretty big. I'm kind of set for life. It's big money.
I don't care. Go live your life on some other island.
I'm telling the truth here. And those Doyle boys are headed for a big load of nothing good headed their way. Just want to help. And I realized that, you know, our lives aren't going to be as closely intertwined as what I'd previously hoped for. You're still an important person in my heart, and I kind of realize it's not exactly a crowded house in there. Anyway.
Martin, go.
All right. Just get your husband to call me. Can you do that? Oh, and just so you both know, it was Christian took out the loan, Jake stepped in and saved his ass, not the other way around.
If you're lying to me...
Why would I lie? See you, sweet cheeks.
Got your new guy out there? He looks a lot like the mayor.
Yeah, there's a striking resemblance.
He seems really great.
He is.
I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
Makes all the difference, you know? Take it from me. You just gotta find the right person, and then all of life's problems you can suddenly deal with.
Is that right?
You're gonna heal up nicely. Let me know if you need any more painkillers, and I'll write you a prescription, okay?
Thank you. Dr. Reynolds. Nikki. Can he change, do you think?
The mayor?
Sorry, never mind.
What did you tell Dad?
Nothing. I was gonna ask you the same question. Look, he's on to us.
Us, yeah, right. And he's more than on to us, okay? Someone ratted us out. Luckily, he doesn't know that you're the one who was stupid enough to go see the loan shark.
Yeah, well, I didn't ask you to take on that debt, did I? I had everything under control.
Oh, yeah, sure you did. Listen, if he corners you or whatever, just tell him that I'm responsible, okay? And that I'm taking care of it.
I can't do that. Jake, please stop treating me like I'm a broken brother, please.
I gotta go.
Jake.
What are you doing? Are you crazy? I should call the police on you.
Oh, yeah. This is ridiculous. It's not what it looks like.
Were you planting a bomb?
A bomb? God, no.
It's a crude listening device.
Like 1982, by the looks of it.
I was gonna bug your car. Maybe get some dirt to blackmail you into changing your mind.
We're developing a drug that, quite frankly, he is rushing to get approved, but I won't sign off on it because it's not ready, William.
I really need the money. I would never hurt anyone, but I was pushing it.
So you didn't drug her then?
Or rig the electrical outlet.
I can barely screw in a light bulb, and I would never go that far. I hope we can put this behind us. I'm sorry.
Thank you for looking out for me. I appreciate it, really. But I'm gonna have a very serious conversation with my husband about putting an end to all of this nonsense.
Well, let's hope you don't get through to him.
I think she's hiding something. And it's still Joe. He's got a full load of resentment, that one.
Yeah, he does.
And, I'm sorry.
Sorry, what was that?
I'm sorry. I know you tried to cover for Christian with the loan. I'm sorry for blaming you first.
No, Dad, you were right. It was a stupid idea.
No. It was the right thing. And an honorable thing.
Who told you about that anyway? Big Fat Ronnie?
Martin Poole. He's back in town.
Whoa. Rose's ex-husband, Martin Poole? Seriously?
He offered to cover your debt.
Really? Did he say he'd cover the vig too, or?
Jake.
Well, no, I'm joking. Anyways, I'll stay on Sullivan, all right? You should go home. You look tired. You're an old man now. You need some naps.
Now you mention it, I have a hot wife to go to. How about you?
Yuck, bye. I mean, Rose is pretty. I don't mean to disrespect. About this whole debt thing, just trust me, okay? I'll take care of it. It's my problem, not yours.
No. We'll figure this out together.
All right.
They're big boys, Malachi. They're gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Don't even think about taking money from Martin. I'd rather take on Big Fat Ronnie any day.
We could mortgage the house.
If it comes to it, absolutely.
My fault. I got Jake into this with his brother. I'm the one who needs his head examined.
You were just trying to help Christian feel safe, get him set up.
But I shouldn't drag Jake into that. His whole life. Jake's always been bailing his brother out, taking the blame.
You're a good dad. We love them both. We're gonna get through this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen to me. I want you to stay away from Rose, and I want you to stay away from my father. Do you understand?
Why you gotta be like that? Don't talk like that. I'm just here trying to help. Look, I can get you out from under you and that half-wit brother of yours. Are you interested?
He's the half-wit? Yeah, right.
There you go. I should about do it. Here.
I don't want your money.
Loud and clear. I hear you. But you want to rethink this little offer. It's a pretty good offer for you. All your troubles go away and there's no strings attached.
So why are you being so helpful all of a sudden?
Because I like you. And I caused some grief to you and yours. I don't feel good about that. And no matter where in the world Rosie goes, I'm always going to love her. And I mean in a nice way. And she loves you and she loves Malachi and all you little Doyles. So all I want to do is help. Take the money. Take it.
To be honest, I actually believe you.
But
I got my own problems right now, and I don't need any of yours.
yeah. I got the solutions. Tell you what, you think about it.
What do you think you're doing?
I was just looking for my wallet. What are you doing here?
I forgot my book.
Oh. Oh, this book? Oh.
Yeah.
Didn't Calvin Sullivan write that book?
I'm gonna call the police.
Oh, no, you don't have to do that. All right, look, I'm working for Calvin Sullivan, all right?
You know Calvin?
Yeah, he hired me.
He hired you. I don't understand.
My name is Jake Doyle. I'm a private detective. Sorry.
Joe! Oh my God!
What the hell? Well, what do you know?
We've been seeing each other since he left the force.
Okay.
I love him. I really do.
This is none of my business, Doctor, but why don't you just tell your husband?
Yeah, I know, I will. It's not like we have the perfect marriage. Calvin was having an affair with Dr. Ellen for 3 months last year.
Really?
Oh, I'm such a screw-up.
Good news is we all are. It's part of the human condition.
I only saw Joe twice when he was with the police. And, you know, he never took any drugs or anything. He was just so stressed at that job.
So if it's not Joseph that's after you, who do you think is?
Honestly, no idea.
What about Dr. Ellen? Did she know that you knew that she and your husband were...
Oh, no. I just think she's a terrible psychiatrist. That she knows. Listen, thank you so much for helping me. Please take this. It'll cover your costs, and then we're even.
This is very generous, but I'm afraid I can't accept. I'm still working for your husband, technically, and... Well... You want my advice? Call your husband, tell him the truth, get a divorce. He'll be much happier. I'll catch you later.
You know what we should do? We should go away for the weekend. I've got the place up in Trinity Bay, view of the ocean.
That's a nice idea.
Want to go to St. Pierre? Or Port-au-Port? I mean, anywhere. It's your call.
I don't know if I can do that. I got a lot of work this weekend.
We need time to relax, don't we? A little R&R. Spend the weekend, maybe in the fog and the rain. There's nothing left to do. We can drink wine and stay in bed all... I'm sorry. Sorry.
That's okay.
No, Man. It's kind of hard to get close to a woman who's been shot. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we'll do it then. Let's do it next week. We have to go.
Hey.
Coffee?
No. Looks like Joe's innocent. Turns out he's what Sullivan was trying to hide from us.
Well, somebody's still trying to kill her.
Oh, Dr. Ellen, professional jealousy.
Maybe. I mean, Calvin was having an affair with Ellen, apparently, a while back.
Could be Calvin himself set this whole thing up. He knows about the affair, hired us to cover his tracks, make him look innocent as he tried to bump her off.
That's a bit risky.
We are excellent detectives.
Oh, my God.
What?
Yesterday I called Harvard to check up on Dr. Ellen
Gregory Leonov.
Dr. Ellen Korvreshkinkov. She graduated magna cum something in 2001.
So?
I just ran the name through police records.
She was arrested in the past?
No, Dr. Ellen Korvreshkinkov died in a car crash.
So, Dr. Ellen is not Dr. Ellen at all.
We better get down there right away. It's coming from Ellen's office. Ellen! Ellen? What are you doing?
You are a cute one, you know that, if I wasn't a doctor.
You're not a doctor, actually.
Sweetheart, why don't you put some of these clothes back on? You're gonna get a chill.
He's wise, this one. You must have been reborn many times.
We know who you really are.
Who I am? Who am I? I'm a horrible person. Who are you? I won't go to jail.
Ooh.
I won't. I won't.
Hey, Ellen. Hi, Ellen. Look at me. Hi. Hi.
I knew you liked me.
Yeah, I do like you. So let's get to know each other. You start by telling me your real name.
So I flunked out of med school, so what?
Obviously, you're not a real doctor. Did you kill the real Ellen, or?
God, no. No, I just assumed her identity. She had no family. She lived in another country. It's not as hard as you might think.
It's one way to get an Ivy League degree.
I know I can help people. Why should I let a little failure stop me? Did somebody drug me?
Drink this. Vitamin C smooths out the rough spots.
Well, I'd ask you to sign this, but what's the point? So she admits she's not the real Dr. Ellen. So what do? Bring her to the hospital, I guess? Turn her in to whoever you turn in fake doctors to?
Ellen must have been terrified Sullivan would find out the truth. That's reason enough to try and kill her.
Yeah, but why would she drug herself? No. Look, the answer is here. It's right under our noses. We just gotta find it.
Ing has a lot of money on the line.
He does, but if he was gonna drug Sullivan and Ellen, he's not gonna use his own drug to do it. No. Whoever it is has to have something against both of them. Okay, when I walked in on Sullivan and Joe, right? The receptionist, Cindy, she was here. What was she doing here? She said she was looking for a book. Calvin's book.
Must be a real page turner. Think she was lying?
This is Cindy's purse. What's her purse doing here? To the lovely Cindy, may you find the love and happiness you deserve. Calvin. Whoa. Look at this. It's her cell phone. She called Calvin an hour ago. Whoever Sullivan is, she's in danger.
What?
The hell's this?
I've always loved you. And she was cheating on you right under your nose.
Cindy, I don't know what you're talking about. Just take it easy, okay?
Cindy, please. Tell him the truth. Tell him or I'll kill you. No! Cindy, please. Tell him. Okay.
Calvin, I'm having an affair. I'm sorry. Okay, Cindy, please.
An affair? What are you talking about?
With a patient. Don't come over here.
Hey, I'm not going anywhere.
You're having an affair with a patient? What are you doing to us?
Us? Calvin, how many affairs have you had over the years? Ellen, that grad student. Shut up!
Whoa. No, everything is fine, Calvin. Everything is just fine, Cindy. All Cindy wants right now is for you to tell her how much you love her. Isn't that right, Cindy?
That's right. That's right. Calvin and you can be together now, Cindy, because Calvin and I are getting a divorce. Right, Cal?
Of course. I'm free now, Cindy. Finally. You don't want to go to jail. I don't want you to go to jail. I mean, how could we be together then? Huh?
I've waited so long to hear you say that. You really love me, don't you?
Of course, I love you.
I knew it.
Okay, so we're good. We're all good, yeah? Yeah? Then why don't you just let my wife go, Cindy?
She's not your wife anymore. I am. I'm gonna take care of you.
Thanks for that.
No problem.
Oh, yeah.
They call it erotomania.
Sounds hot.
It's when you think someone's in love with you that really isn't.
Really? What are the symptoms?
Ha ha.
You know, the girl, she was in love with Sullivan's husband, but the whole frying her thing was a bit extreme, don't you think?
Yeah, well, when you're in love and it's not working out, it can make you kind of foggy.
Yeah. Anyway, I got somewhere I gotta be, so.
Yeah, me too.
You're a walking mess, you know that?
Thanks for pointing that out. Very helpful.
Hey, what do you think about soup tonight? Because I'm dead on my feet.
I could eat my own shoe.
Hi.
Hey.
I don't like that look.
Well, you should. I gotta talk to you.
Christian, listen.
No, let me. All right, first you should know that Jake took on this loan from Ronnie. He was trying to help me.
It's okay. We have a way around this.
There's no need. I've solved all our problems. I got the cash to pay Ronnie. We're clear and we're free.
Where'd you get that?
Oh, my Lord.
Well, it didn't come from a loan shark, and we don't need to pay it back. So, why don't you relax and have a good evening?
Christian.
Do me a favor. You give it to Jake yourself, and tell me what his face looks like.
Thank you.
Yes?
Martin, was this you?
Like I told you, okay? No strings attached. Why don't you just consider this a wedding present, okay? Night, Rosie. Lots of love.
Martin.
No, it couldn't be bad.
I said one drink.
Yeah, I know, but I got a bottle, just in case. We don't have to drink it all.
Did you catch the bad guy? Close your case?
Yeah. I'm sorry. All right, I screwed up. I know that. I'm a screw up. So, and admitting it, right? That's the first step or whatever.
Just have a drink. We'll go from there.
Great. That's kind of all I ask, you know? Just.
And the moon is gently lifted as the last ship's coming in. All the sailors got a story.
You can open it?
Summer falls. But they're always right, and they're up on the deck. And
Absolutely.
dancing the St. John's waltz.